What's going on YouTube? Welcome back. Pause Reset Play here, and of course we are back at the Starlight Drive-In Arena. This is actually a follow-up video to a battle that I had done previously. The video I had the Legendary Mythic Deathclaws that you see right here, but before I had them going up against a pretty base level Fog Crawler. So to make this a bit more fair, I'm using the Enraged Fog Crawler, and after this I'll be doing another video that features the Legendary Enraged Fog Crawler. And a YouTube user pointed out how the damage resistance for these guys, and in particular the Legendary version, is much higher. It's actually a glitch or an error in the damage resistance. So this should be a more fair battle. Like I said, it's 10 Legendary Mythic Deathclaws versus 5 of the Enraged Fog Crawlers, and we'll see what goes on here in this battle. Hopefully it's a more fair contest. So turn the AI back on and let's rock. Now see, both of these enemies, they have like that the stagger melee attack. So maybe it might be a bit unfair here. Oh, an explosion in the background. Who the hell knows what's going on back there? Looks like a Deathclaw got knocked out of the arena. Thought I saw something fly up in the air. Yeah, this is definitely a more fair contest. But I think before, the Fog Crawlers were pretty quickly knocked out. So these guys are putting up a much better battle. So definitely appreciate the heads up there on using these guys instead. That's kind of bizarre. Alright, so it looks like one of the Fog Crawlers went down. I think I may have gotten the numbers here a bit wrong. I thought the Fog Crawlers may have been a bit more powerful, these enraged ones. That's why I made it 10 on 5. Maybe even a 10 on 10 would have been a better showcase here. Because right now these guys are just kind of teaming up on both of them. Or both these guys are teaming up on that poor guy. Now the one thing I'm curious of though is, even though these guys have a really high damage resistance, I thought that the Deathclaw attacks ignored damage resistance, and I could be wrong on that. Maybe that was just for Fallout 3, but I am curious if that would impact how these guys would do up against the Legendary version, because from what I understand, the Legendary version has the really high damage resistance that was I guess incorrectly coded, so maybe that would make a difference. In this battle here though, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. The Legendary Deathclaws are pretty well overwhelming these guys. A couple of them, you can tell they transformed. So the Fog Crawlers, they were doing enough damage to transform these guys, but either the unfair odds, 10 versus 5, I'm sure that was a big difference. They did put up a much better fight than the previous video, so this was a more fair representation. But like I said, I'll do a follow-up video to this as well. I want to include a number of different legendary enemies and then have them go up against the Legendary Enraged Fog Crawler. So that should prove to be interesting. Be on the lookout for that. If you could, please hit this up with a like or a subscription. That would be very much appreciated. But as always, thanks for watching. Catch you guys soon.